Good morning. Hope we're all doing well. I hope you enjoyed the slightly different start to this morning. Thought it would be worth to actually start the video a bit differently. I think last time you seen, can't quite remember what the last thing I filmed was, but this Merlin came in. She had a 2.4 that was a little bit poorly. Didn't go in reverse and had what looked like milk in the coolant. She is now being removed completely and ready for her next adventure, which will be coming up shortly. But to do such, new style mount had to go in, because I obviously had the early mount in there for the early mounts. So that's all been swapped it out. And the old engine and gearbox is by there. So that, getting there a little bit more. I thought I'd really show that before I start guessing a bit further on to what's happening. How are we?
No, it's not cold.
Johnny's
You,
poorly sick.
Polish man, gave me a cold. Well, you gave the Polish man a cold, and then gave it to me.
Mr. Yanni poorly. Well, other than the sulky bit, what are we doing on this?
Well, she limped here. She did actually limp, and then she cut out.
Then she got stuck on the drive.
And she got stuck on the drive. Still turns over, and we tink. There's some are teeth. Some are there. Some are missing. Yeah, I'd probably say that's why she no longer runs.
It's going to have a little something to do with it, I reckon.
Problem is, as soon as they start ripping, they start ripping.
Well, at least you know what it is now.
What's the toughest way?
But the reason it didn't start is slightly more clearer.
Yes, but not. This side battle put them off, and look, the other side.
So, Mr. Yanni is, no, he was right. He did say it looked like it probably was the pump belt. So we'll leave Mr. Yanni to do that. As you can hear, Mr. Namo's up to Namo stuff. Let's see if we can see him quick. Probably remember he was on this the other day. This is the one that he's gone round and done all the welding on. Sill, arch, side panel, quarter, bumper bracket, tub, this part of the floor. And as you've seen in the last video, started making his way all the way around, and he's now cutting the floor. Also, hello Mr. Namo.
Oh, hello.
Cool.
Yeah, we all sound the same.
We all sound absolutely mint.
Yeah.
How are we? You good?
Yeah.
You enjoying
Yeah. Make Flintstone version.
So I think last time you seen this had a step, which obviously had to be removed because of the big gaping hole.
What?
Starting to make his way all the way around. There's a new step that needs to go in, but to do that, other things have to be done first, just to make life easier.
All my tools gone.
Huh?
You know where all my tools gone? Ah.
Would a little camera be useful today?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
You want some?
Is there any chance you can leave it on for 24 hours so it fills the SD card up?
Yeah.
Cool, thanks Dave. And we can have a little watch and see of that. So leave him in peace. I'm going to have a quick look at this because there's a bit of dodgy wiring. This USB charger doesn't seem to work properly, but probably because there's too many connectors everywhere. Trace the wires back and try and find something a little bit more safe. You might not be able to see, but the wires has got like loads of breaks in it. Not very efficient. So I'm going to take all that apart, run some clean wire and try and get that USB charger to be more USB and charger. That shall be my plan. Well, hopefully the footage that you get from Di will be good. I'll literally go give him that camera now to get that all set up. Obviously I won't be able to film too much of what I'm doing in here because I'm not going to have any room to get a camera in there. So let's get in there and get some wiring done. So let's jump over and see what Di's up to. And there we go. So the blue van's all done. All the electrics are a bit more how they should be. And now back on Merlin. So as you've seen earlier, the mount and everything got done, and now time to remove this early dash and the auto stuff and the wiring, because it's going to be 2.5 manual. So pedal box, wiring, dash, anything that was to do with this thing being early. So that's what I'm going to be getting up to, removing this lot. I think Mr. Yoni is now on full cam belt, so he's going to be attacking this problem.
And water pump. Water pump and body. Belt head to see stuff.
So good timing then.
Yeah, get it?
Timing belt. There we go. So put the headphone on and start pulling all this lot apart. So wish me luck. Let's get this thing undashified. There you go. As you've seen, the dash is removed. So now just start playing with pedal boxes and having a little look at what all of this lot is. So that is the plan. Going very well. This is where I will put the camera down and just start undoing and removing certain things and get this thing a bit closer to where it needs to be to start accepting the newer stuff. That be the plan. So wish me luck with this lot. I'm going to leave you with a time lapse from over there. So enjoy. So there we go. Yeah, a lot has changed, literally. So I had to keep this wire because I'm not entirely sure what it's for, but it does go over to an electric box over there, which is to do with the camera and stuff. Same as this black cable here. Goes across from that side over here and up the pillar, so they need to be kept. But all of that is what had to come out, which obviously is old stuff. The old steering column, obviously probably going to keep the lock and whatever. Heater matrix, bus bar that goes into the dash, obviously the dash. Yeah, there are a few little bits and bobs I still need to remove, but quite happy with all this. We need to remove that auto shifter. I got most of it out, but I need to go underneath to undo those bolts. As you've seen, Mr. Namo has been cutting lumps out of the floor. So we'll have a quick look. I don't quite know how far he's got, because he's just come back from getting parts. But all that lot's all built back up and a brand new belt on the pump side. And I know I was watching, he did do the cam side as well. So that's looking good. There we go. New battery and an auxiliary belt. So that's also going very well. A bit cold though, but everything going perfect. I'm going to lift this thing up. I need to get to those bolts to be able to pull that shifter out.
Hello, people.
Having fun?
Yeah, man.
Fancy leaving any floor?
Not much more van left, so I'm done here.
Oh, handbrake cable's right, boy.
Yeah.
No, you can put the floor down now.
That's the service hatch.
I think this is the most I've seen a van stripped.
Yeah, to be fair, I never went down on much floor before.
No?
No.
Obviously step, floor, arch, tub. Wow, tub's in.
Everything, yeah.
VWT4 van. Well, have fun. I'm going to start pulling the old auto stuff out. See you in a moment. Well, there we go. So, had a little bit of a move about. All the stuff I was doing is moved. The van that was on John's ramp is by there. Just warming up because needs to do the time in. And the donator van has arrived. So this is what's going into that. Me and Mr. Yoni, who is currently doing some really good archaeology. Really like that joke. Yeah, we're going to strip this thing ready so it can be put into here. That's what we're going to do. Start attacking all of this. I'm not going to film any of it because this is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but I thought I should really tell you guys. So I'll put this down and I will probably pick it up tomorrow. Let the transplant begin. Right, there we go. So as you've seen yesterday, we were attacking the yellow van, which is now out there, and pilfering it for its engine, which is now there. That went well. Did manage to get all the other bits and bobs. That's the new cross member. It's slightly different to the old one. Do also need to change the servo. John did manage to pull it out so we could show you better. That is the original engine mount. That's the original one sat about there ish, and then obviously the new one. As you can see by the holes, they are considerably larger than them. That's why that's got upgraded. Mr. Yoni's now working on this one. Now this came in fact you'll be able to explain.
Horn stopped working. Auto electrician came out. Auto electrician fiddled in the dashboard. Auto electrician not fix horn. Now auto electrician caused problem with ignition on, lights on. Auto electrician leave. Then van no start. Then garage man say
No.
Then AA man say no problemo. And now we got to deal with it.
By we.
Me. Basically the starter motor's broken, which is not a problem. They probably looked at me and went, nope. The auto electrician man went, twisty wire twisty.
Oh no.
Now, for some reason, yeah.
That's literally just putting the key. It's not even, I'll try and show you. That's not even turning the key. And that is causing the lights to do light stuff.
So I don't know what he's done under there.
So we'll leave Mr. Yoni to do auto electrician stuff. Yeah, fix the auto electrician's auto electrician. I'm gonna go fit pedals and wires and servos and stuff. So let's do things to this. There we go. Lots has happened. This engine has been completely cleaned and made look pretty, because there was a bit of gunk here, there and everywhere. Needed a new oil cooler. I think that was the source of the leak. Gave it a good clean. It's got a brand new clutch in. Made sure that everything, well, backside of the engine that needed to be dealt with before it went in. Because obviously you can do the front side while it's in. And then on the inside, 1, 2, 3 pedals. Yeah! Matrix out of the 2.5. Manuel gear stick. Just started to put everything roughly where it kind of needs to be. And you can thank John for this footage because I forgot it. So you can go thank Mr. Yoni. Talking to Mr. Yoni, how are you getting on?
Diesel filter back on, column filter back on, battery back on, horn mounted up somewhere, and done. On to the next, because I now somehow have 3 vans to do in a day again.
So we will leave Mr. Yoni to finish this, but he has been a very angry man, mainly because he's got a cold. Get well soon. I want to get this in there so that crane can be gone. That is the plan. So see if I can leave you by here. Thank you, Yanni.
Uncle Yanni.
Sorry, thank you, Uncle Yanni. And there you go. So from a little help from Mr. Yoni, she is in. I haven't done the bottom gearbox mount yet. And I don't know if you heard in the background or not. Done. Off the ramp. Done. Ready for more problems tomorrow. What a busy old few days we've had. And because I genuinely don't know if Di's bothered to press record, because there is a camera up there. In fact, I can tell you it's not recording because it's not plugged in. Thanks, Di. This is where he's got to. Rear quarter is on. He's just finished doing that. Half the floor is in and the threshold. I'm guessing the next job will be the step.
No. You're guessing the next step.
Ha! So there we go. Also, we actually don't know where Di is, so. Di!
Ah.
And on that note, I'm actually going to do an outro, so hopefully you've enjoyed this. I genuinely don't know what's being filmed, because I know you haven't done any. Right, stop rambling. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for putting up with our dumbass, and as always, take it easy.